topic. Now let's talk about deception. In chapter 3 of your Quran, verse 55, your God is called Khairul Makirin, the greatest of all deceivers. He makes even Satan look honest. In chapter 8, verses 43 to 44, your God is so impotent and powerless, and he's such a wicked demon. He had to lie to your prophet in a dream, making it seem to your prophet that the people at Badr were less than they were, because it says, had he showed them to you as their actual number, you would have been afraid. So talking about lie, your God is the most wicked, evil, imposter, deceiver. He makes Satan look honest.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. He's actually trying to quote this verse of Ali Imran, where Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, Wallahu khairul makirin. Allah is the best of planners. Makr means deception. So it can be used in politics, it can be used in business, it can be used in everywhere. People do cheat for worldly benefit. For instance, a politician can deceive you. He will tell you, if you can vote for me and I go into the office, I will be fair with you. So when he goes into the office after being voted, he used that opportunity to steal public funds. So that is deception. Somebody who is, for instance, somebody wants to borrow money from you, and he claimed to be your friend. After all, he collects the money and go. He will not pay. This is deception. Somebody who is selling Irish potato, he put the good ones at the top and the bad ones or the small ones at the bottom. So he's actually deceiving you, which is not good. So people do deception for worldly benefit. So he's trying to attribute that deception to Allah Azza wa Jal. But in reality, Allah Azza wa Jal is free from deception. He doesn't cheat. He has no anything to do with worldly benefits. He doesn't do. But then Allah Azza wa Jal has a method. And this method is al-jaza'u min jins al-amal, punishment of the same kind of crime. People have different kinds of sin. So each sin, Allah Azza wa Jal punish people accordingly. That is why he says in the chapter of Naba in the Quran, jaza'an wifaqa, a fitting response. So according to how you cheat or how you do sin, Allah Azza wa Jal will respond equally. A good example is, if you want to, we just give an example of a deception in business. Somebody who is selling Irish potato, he put the good ones at the top and the bad ones at the bottom. So he deceived the buyers. Now, if another buyer comes and then he comes with the fake money, he buy that Irish potato and then he left. So you see, in reality, this is a perfect deception. He attempted to cheat the buyer, but then the buyer cheats him in reply, which is perfectly. So this is the method used by Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't deceive, but any person who attempts to deceive Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal deceive him equally. And that kind of deception is a perfect one. That is why they call it al-jaza'u min jinsil amal. A good example is Allah Azza wa Jal did to Pharaoh when he attempted to kill Moses. So he was told by a future teller, somebody who is a magician. They told him that there will be a child that will be born, and this child, when he grows up, he is the one that will overtake your seat. He's the one that will be in the power, no longer you. So Pharaoh took a decision, and that decision is that anywhere they see a newborn baby, they should kill him. So he has killed so many thousands of babies. They said about 60,000 babies. He killed them just in order that he want to prevent that child to be born. So what happened is, they saw a child in a river inside a basket, and then his wife was telling him, let's pick this child, let's not kill him, and let's nurture him in our own house. Asa an yanfa'ana, maybe he's going to benefit us. And behold, that very child, he grew up in the house of Pharaoh. So Pharaoh wanted to plot against Allah, then Allah Azza wa Jal plotted against him. This is a perfect deception. So he did the same thing to the people of Saleh after giving them about 3 days. he destroyed them. So he is trying to, Allah Azza wa Jal now bring this verse, وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. He was trying to respond to those people who, the kuffar who attempted to kill Jesus Christ. Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, they attempted to kill my own prophet, my own beloved one, but then I plotted against them without them knowing. How? The person they crucified, they thought, their assumption was that they killed Jesus Christ. They were thinking that they crucified Jesus Christ. Allah Azza wa Jal said, in reality, it is deception. I deceived them without them knowing. So when Jesus Christ will come back and then they see him, they will understand that their fathers did not kill Jesus Christ. It is deception. That is why some of the Mufassirun believe that the person that was killed was actually one of them, that Allah Azza wa Jal toned his resemblance to be the likeliness of Jesus Christ. So they kill one of them thinking that it is Jesus, but in reality Allah Azza wa Jal has taken him up. That is the point. So this man has a kind of it's just like they are trying to tell you a story to teach you patience. Instead of you to understand the story and to learn patience, but your mind is completely somewhere else. Your mind is on the fact that that man in the character or in the story has been cheated. The point they are trying to tell you is that you should learn patience, but your attention, your mind is somewhere out of the point, thinking that the man has been cheated. So that is exactly what the Christians are doing, and this man Sam Shamoun, I believe that it is the same illness that happened to him. Allah Azza wa Jal is trying to make a point here that any person that attempts to deceive him, he deceived them in retaliation, in a good response. But then his mind is somewhere thinking that Allah Azza wa Jal is is a deceiver. Subhanallah, Allah forgive us and grant us.